One of the most memorable moments of the 2008 MotoGP season was Valentino Rossi's fierce and dramatic battle with Casey Stoner at the Laguna Seca race. This struggle is thought to be one of the season's most memorable scenes. This race, held on July 20th, 2008, is notable in MotoGP history for the dramatic events that occurred and the outstanding ability displayed by both riders, particularly at the famed Corkscrew section of the track. Both riders did an excellent job showcasing their riding ability. Valentino Rossi approached the 2008 MotoGP season with a clear goal in mind: to recover his rightful place as the sport's undisputed leader. This was his goal after losing the MotoGP title to Nicky Hayden and Casey Stoner, respectively, in 2006 and 2007. Rossi, who had been a dominant figure in the sport for many years, suffered a huge blow as a result of his opponent's defeats. To avoid the problems he had encountered in previous seasons, Rossi made the strategic decision to switch to Bridgestone tyres rather than continuing to use Michelin tyres. It was critical that he make this change because it represented a substantial shift in his approach to improving his performance and competitiveness. Casey Stoner, the current champion, had a tremendous season in 2007, winning 10 races and the title thanks to his partnership with Ducati. He is now the current champion. Stoner demonstrated his talent by consistently winning races and completing the quickest laps, making it clear that he was the race's dominant driver. He was able to maintain his excellent form throughout the entire year of 2008, preparing him for a tough battle with Rossi. Stoner has established himself as the most dominant rider in MotoGP, and he has become the man everyone wants to beat. This is owing to his success in previous races before Laguna Seca. In preparation for the Laguna Seca race, Stoner achieved pole position and shown exceptional track speed throughout practice sessions. These sessions were placed before to the race. It was conceivable for him to triumph over his opponents. Rossi began the race in second place, fully aware that in order to challenge Stoner, he would need to employ an aggressive and intelligent strategy from the start. In order to compete well at Laguna Seca, Rossi needed to create and maintain an early lead. This was owing to the track's challenging and cramped configuration, which limited opportunities to pass other drivers. On the eve of the race, Rossi discussed his strategy with Uccio Salucci, whom he regarded his most trusted confidant. Furthermore, he emphasized the need of taking the lead and interrupting Stoner's rhythm. Nobody will ever forget the race. Rossi and Stoner were locked in a tight duel for the lead from the start. The participants displayed a high level of talent and determination during the race's first few laps, which included several lead changes and bold moves. The most famous moment of the competition occurred on the fourth lap at the Corkscrew, a demanding and complicated section of the track famed for its steep drop and hairpin twists. This section of the course is noted for its steep drops and hairpin turns. Rossi came out ahead of Stoner despite going over the curb and into the dirt. Despite this, Rossi was able to maintain control of his bike and finish first. Rossi made a brave decision to join in this activity. In the years since, this strategy has become well known in MotoGP history. It has become an emblem of Rossi's bravery and strategic thinking. Despite Rossi's successful attempt to seize the position of leader, Stoner continued to apply pressure in an effort to regain the lead. Stoner's goal was to regain the lead. The race turned into a private battle since the two riders were able to separate themselves from the rest of the field and demonstrate their exceptional abilities. Stoner, on the other side, made a major error by attempting to outbrake Rossi into the race's final turn, which was 9 circuits away. He lost control of his bicycle while running wide and landed on the gravel. Even though Stoner was able to return to the race and finish second, the mistake effectively eliminated his chances of winning. Stoner finished in second place. Rossi's achievement at Laguna Seca was more than just a victory. It was also a significant milestone in his professional career. The victory displayed his ability to overcome adversity and outmaneuver one of his most formidable opponents. Rossi celebrated his victory by performing a wheelie while remaining in position. He did this to express his excitement and satisfaction at having defeated such a difficult opponent. Rossi's championship lead increased by 25 points with this victory, putting him in contention for a sixth MotoGP World Championship triumph. Rossi's victory also put him in contention to win the championship for the sixth time. After finishing the race, some thoughts and comments following the race, both riders took a moment to think on the importance of their competition and the amount of energy necessary. Rossi recognized the importance of the triumph, while also acknowledging the gravity of the task Stoner had assigned to him. Throughout the race, he focused heavily on the more strategic aspects of the battle, as well as his choice to grab the lead early. Given the narrow and tough nature of the Laguna Seca course, Rossi emphasized the importance of interrupting Stoner's rhythm when he was racing. Despite his dissatisfaction with his blunder, Stoner praised Rossi's talent and the competitive part of the race. Stoner also valued the opportunity to compete. Rossi's aggressive and strategic riding style made it tough for him to locate a gap and pass him, he added. Rossi's riding style was simultaneously fierce and strategic. The race at Laguna Seca in 2008 remains a highlight in MotoGP history due to the high level of competition and the spectacular events that occurred during the event. This is because the race remained incredibly close throughout the competition. An analysis of the legacy left behind by the Battle of Laguna Seca in 2008. The 2008 MotoGP event at Laguna Seca left an unforgettable imprint on the circuit. It is widely regarded as one of the most prestigious races in the sport's history, and it exemplifies the spirit of MotoGP, which is defined by fierce competitiveness, ingenious plans, and an unyielding dedication to win. This race exemplifies what makes MotoGP such an exciting and intriguing sport, and it is constantly discussed and debated among fans and enthusiasts. It serves as a comparison point for determining what distinguishes MotoGP from other sports. This event will be remembered as a watershed point in Rossi's great career, demonstrating his daring and tactical skill. Rossi's stunning overtake at the Corkscrew is a particularly remarkable accomplishment. Another factor contributing to Laguna Seca's reputation as one of the most tough and thrilling courses in MotoGP was the manner in which it was run. The race was held at Laguna Seca. The rivalry between Rossi and Stoner at Laguna Seca has long been a source of motivation and excitement for those who have witnessed it. Both riders have shown exceptional talent and determination throughout the tournament. Some thoughts to conclude. The 2008 race at Laguna Seca between Valentino Rossi and Casey Stoner is more than just a race. It represents MotoGP's competitive passion and talent. The heated competitiveness, strategic movements, and legendary events that occurred during the course of this race make it one of the most memorable competitions in the sport's history. When fans and enthusiasts think on that day, they are reminded of Rossi and Stoner's skill, as well as the legacy they have left in the world of motorcycle racing. The MotoGP race at Laguna Seca in 2008 serves as a reminder that it is one of the most exciting and gripping sports in the world for those who are able to witness it live or watched replays of it on television. In the course of MotoGP history, the clash between Rossi and Stoner at Laguna Seca will continue to inspire and excite future generations of riders and fans, ensuring that it is long remembered.